Aloha. It was wonderful to see you. I love the band America. These are great tunes. Let's make sure we're in tune together. Here's our E, A, D, G, B, and E again. I guess chord and review first. We have our F major 7, influencing that E over the top of it, of course, keeping it open. But the caveat to this is being able to take our finger and doing a slight mute. What we noticed was we are doing a partial mute with the 5 and 6 string with the back end palm on the right hand, and then the left hand can either do a open note, and then when we lift our fingers off to give us that note taken away feeling, we immediately put our fingers back on the strings they were playing, but we don't press down, and then we keep our finger on the E and the B string as well. So it does a quick mute. All right, we're also doing on the back here, on the back. So the rhythm for this, we're gonna have our F major 7 to our C major 7, both played down here. The alternate fingering for that would be to take our C major chord, and rather than playing our C and our E with our 3rd and 2nd finger, we're gonna teeter-totter that, put these two down here, put on the 3rd fret our 3rd finger onto the D note, onto the 2nd string. So the B string all the way at the 3rd fret, giving us the D, and then our pinky wraps around on the G on the 4th fret. Thusly, C major 7, C sharp, D, D sharp, all the way up to F major 7. I don't really influence the E here, and one of the caveats I have with that is the finger that's playing the F note, play it a little bit more in the middle, and your finger will naturally accidentally hit and mute that E string. So even if I do go down through it, it's not going to come through as a tone. Groovy? So this rhythm pattern is kind of funky. I'm going to play it slower, then faster for us. Actually, I'll play it fast, then slow, then fast again. So that's one rhythm. Down, 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 down. As you can notice, I'm putting a pop in there. That's honestly a ghost note. Down, down, rest, down, 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 rest, 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 down, down, rest, down, rest, 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 rest. So yeah, with the pops, it's a lot easier for that of them. Rest, 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 rest. Cool. So that's. That's guitar 1. Guitar 2 is doing a more roundabout version of that, incorporating 8th notes and 16th notes into there. Slower, we'd have chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. to do a kind of a palm mute and then ease into it, get a little crescendo on there. You can do a variable of things. You can keep it down here and bass walk it up. Hit your D minor, but E minor here. Or that E I showed you here, which is a bit of a stretch. Second finger 7th, first finger 5th, third finger on the 7th on the what is it, G string, and then pinky up on the 8th fret for the B note or B string. I think it's a G note. I think no, it's a G. Cool. So that's another version of that. You could also do your E minor, which looks like your A minor, all the way at the 7th fret. You can play it up top. Make sure you're influencing the B and not the lower E string. And then you could also do all of the 12th fret. They all work. I would stay away from the A and the E in there, but if you do like an A here, it works really well. It's actually that E that you're feeling there is actually part of your G major, but if you don't play the top part, that's what it comes off as, your minor third of G. Not minor third, or minor 6th of G, the relative. So what we're looking at here is being able to utilize all those rhythms together, and so this video is not too long. I'm just going to play through so you can play through it as well. Ready? Here's the opening lick. 3, 5, 3, 3, 5, 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 4, 2. Along that line, what the tablature here has for us is a little bit different. It has like a which would not utilize the 1, 3, 1. It utilizes the open 1 open, which still works because C, that would be B and C 7 1 rather than C to D 1 to 2. So we can do 3 5 3 3 5 3 open 1 open 2 2 open. It would work it down. Or 3 5 3 3 5 3 1 3 1 2 4 2. Either way, it sounds really good to me. I don't know if they did this right on here, but going over the music in my head, I hear both of them. I actually hear it over the top of, so harmony voices there, and I think that's because it's being played on a 12 string. Not sure on that, but I'm pretty sure. So here's the whole thing. I'll try to do my best, do it justice. Chewing on a piece of grass, walking down the road. Tell me how long you're gonna stay here, Joe. Some people say this town don't look good in the snow. You don't care, I know. That your highway in the sunshine. Well, the days are longer, nights are stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go, I know. They surround the hill out there. Seasons crying out despair, and the gale whistles in the air. just the same. Venture highway in the sunshine, where the days are longer, some stronger than moonshine. You're gonna go, I know. I guess it is valid to talk about the modal structures you could use behind there if you ever wanted to solo. Over the C major 7 and over this F major 7, it might be out of the realm of it, but the C, D, E, F sharp, when you have, doesn't fit, so Lydian doesn't work. Flattened 7th is Mixolydian, that would be a dominant 7, so in the C major 7 that doesn't work. So the only scale that you're really left with to play over a major modal structure is your Ionian major structure, so it's not too hard off. Here's where the fun comes into this. This portion of is using C major and A minor, so it's relative minor. Guess what? You're also going to be able to use, when you're in the F sharp, being able to use its relative minor. So being able to go from both of the tone, leading tone, that, or not leading tone, the tonic tone that you're in, and then utilizing your relative minor in both of those instances. Turns out to be your harmony notes for these as well. So try and go over seeing your pentatonics as being little less of the A and the G and a little more of the C. Inside of those structures you can do little trills, and remember the half steps in all of your modal structures are where you want to center around. So in the F would be A to B flat, so when you're doing your runs, stay away from Lydian, stay away from Mixolydian when you're doing all your runs over there. Other than that, the A major, that 7, just really leads. I would say focus any of the soloing around that B note. Yep, for sure. That was a great song, by the way. Feel free to offer any more of those. What am I trying to say? America tunes. Really like a Horse with No Name too. I'll try and figure that one out. Otherwise, this D minor 7 that we have right here, I would say start playing your D minors like this with your pinky and start leaving off your third finger so you have something to move around and control this. Now granted, you're still going to play a lot of D minor structures this way, but when you move away from D minor, anywhere else that you play a D minor type structure, you're going to want to have a little bit more footing, because that footing while moving up just leads into having your fingers in the right place for a arpeggio. Cool, and we'll go over those type of things if you're interested in doing this as well. They're more finger exercises, and they get your fingers a little bit stronger on like your 3 and 4 finger. So as we were doing with your spider exercises, if your 3 or 4 finger are having problems and doing the buckling like doe's leg, just try and do just your 3/4. Try 2 series. keep your third finger just on the 3rd fret and just practice hammer on. Try all it down. Then try moving. Then try doing the part where you lift both of your hands and your fingers, getting really associated with trying to get those movement. You will feel it in your thumb, so I hope that's not too much pressure, and you will definitely feel it on the outside and the inside of your pinky. Otherwise, if it hurts a little bit, you're doing it right. Cool. It was great seeing you this week. I can't wait to see you next week. Aloha.